and good evening, Scentsy fans. This is Micky with Scentsy, and today I'm getting creative again for you. So I am glad you can join me. Let me know if you are joining me live or if you are coming to my replay. I would like to know what you think about my videos. Are those ideas that you can duplicate and are easy to follow? Or are you looking for something easier with crafts? Anyway, I am streaming live again from Facebook. If you are watching me from Facebook, please go to streamyard.com/Facebook and allow Facebook to show your name for the comments so that I know how to address you and I can say hello and maybe show your comments. But I'm also streaming on YouTube Live. So if you are subscribed to my channel, give me a thumbs up and let me know that you did subscribe. I did a little campaign lately so that people know I have a YouTube channel too, where I have other videos besides the ones that I'm streaming here on Facebook Live. And want to give you some tips and hints and information all around Scentsy. Scentsy is a great fragrance company, is in business for a long time. I'm with Scentsy since 6 years and enjoying it every day and every minute that I can work it. So let's get to my craft table. What you think? We are going to provide or create a gnome today. So that is really exciting. And let's look at my craft table and see what it looks like today. So here we go. This is my craft table and I prepared it a little bit for you. And I also made some information on the bottom available for you, what all we will need. But let's head over there and I'm going to show you what all I have. So this here is the little gnome that I'm talking about. I made this out of yarn, and underneath is one of these hand soap or lotion dispensers from Scentsy. This one is peppermint, perfect peppermint, but you get them in several fragrances. You can go see that, look that up on my website, goodsmellsandgifts.com, under body products. And this would be a perfect gift that you don't have to wrap anymore. And later on, I will undress him so that you see you can reuse this item or this dressing, basically this dress, for any other bottle that you have available. Or when the bottle is empty, you can put it back on and have a nice, neat gnome. So, but you can make a gnome also with different materials. So you can use any of our bottled products to create your gnome. This here would be dish soap. Then I have Best Bud Set as an example. Or you can use the counter clean and make a gnome out of it. This here will not disturb it. It will have a little bit a different head shape or top shape, but you still can use it to create a gnome. Or also our Freshen Up Pup Spray would be a little thinner gnome. So these are the main items that you need. And let's look at what else. So I decided instead of yarn to use that fur to create the gnome. Now you can get those in craft stores. They are not very expensive. I have two different kinds here. This one is also very nice. See if I can turn it down a little bit here. Then, besides the hair for the gnome, which can either be yarn or fur, you will need a pair of socks. Actually, just one sock. And you can do a Christmas sock that looks Christmassy, or you can just do a plain sock, black and white or red, whatever sock you like. And then we will need a nose. Now you can either use a wooden ball like that, or I found these neat little balls at the Dollar Tree decoration garden in the garden section, and you can use these as a nose too, and I think we will use these right now. And then some additional decorations that I'm gonna show later, because we're gonna decorate the hat a little bit to make it more festive. So for my first gnome, I think I'm going to be using the dish soap and this fur. And what I'm gonna do first is, of course, you always need scissors, is cut open here. There we go. The fur, and once you open it all the way, you will see it is a nice big piece that fits all the way around here, around the bottle. Now this piece is too long. You don't want it to be too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure it covers all the bottom. It can be a little bit longer. And then up here is the top, and about there is where I'm going to be cutting the fur off. Now when you cut fur, make sure that you, let's see if I can show you that you pull the hair upwards where you're going to cut it. You see that? So that once you have it cut, there is still some fur coming down, and you can use that for another project. I'm going to do that here right now. Let's open this up and comb my fur upwards a little bit. Voila. So here is a second piece that I can use for a different project, and it has the fur still coming down. And then this here is the piece that we are going to be using to dress this bottle. And you look at it, it fits nicely around here all the way, so it will be close on the back. And what I'm doing next is I am going on the top to take a pipe cleaner, and it really doesn't matter what color you use. I'm actually going to take two pipe cleaners that I'm going to, let's see if I can move the camera downward a little bit, that I'm going to glue gun on here, and then I will wrap the fur around and glue gun that on top of it. So I have here my glue gun, and I'm going to go all the way across. Now make sure you don't touch the glue, because that is hot and it can easily burn your skin off. So, and then we're gonna use 2, and I'm going to go over on the top with some glue, a little bit less, and fold it over. I'm gonna make sure that sticks. All right, now while this dries, I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to start preparing my sock. Which one do I want for this? I think I like the red one. Open it up. And for the hat, you will need this top part. Let me show. So this top part is going to be for the hat. On the black and white one, you're going to have a bigger version of a hat. And I think with this big bottle, I don't want too big of a hat, so I prefer this one. Now you cut the sock right here in the middle, basically. So this here could be used as a hat too. But I like to have the open part as a hat because when I put a pipe cleaner around here, this gives it a nice, neat look on the top. Now, what's important now is that we can attach it and that we need to form the hat. In order to form the hat, we need some paper. I have some packaging paper here that I'm going to rip in little pieces. Sorry for the noise. And I'm going to put that in here. Get the bottle here, and we are going to dress up our gnome. All we do is we're going to tie together. You see this here? We're just tying together the pipe cleaners and then tuck them under. Now, in order that we don't see what's in here, we're going to super glue these ends together. Not super glue, with the glue gun. Make sure they align nicely. And here we have our coat that we put over our bottle. We can put the hair up here a little bit, make it funny looking. And then comes the gnome hat. So for this we need to make sure that the sock is wrapped around the paper. So you make a little bit let me show you a little bit a hole in the middle, and then you wrap the sock around the paper so that the paper doesn't show. And then we need again the glue gun. And we are going to glue the ends on that paper so they don't come out. Now we can stuff the paper in, and here we are going to add, usually half of the pipe cleaner is big enough, but we're gonna tie the top here. Trying to tie it in the middle, so bear with me here. You want to tie it tight and then twist it a couple of times so you do have a nice hat. We're going to put that hat here on the top. You see that? On the top of our fur. And the last thing that we need here is either a white nose, but I think because there is white at the end of the hat, I rather go with the beige, the brown one. And all you do is glue the nose here. Now we're gonna go here on top and see what we can do here for decoration, what would look cute. Have some different items. That might fit. And I'm going to sorry about that. My dogs are protecting the house, and this is live video. So what do you think? We have our gnome ready and ready for being under the Christmas tree. Maybe add a little bit of or add a gift tag so that the person knows what it is. And as you see, it should be very easy to just undress this gnome and then reuse it when the bottle is empty. This here is the gnome with the fur, And then we have one gnome with yarn. This was my presentation for today. Let me show you both of them again. One fur gnome, one puffy yarn gnome, and you can use any bottle products. And here I am again. Thank you guys so much for watching me tonight. I hope you like my ideas. Hi, Lisa. Sorry, I haven't been able to look at all the comments because I was busy creating the gnome for you. I will post some pictures of both of them in the comments so that you see the final product. And thank you so much for watching me. And I'll see you all soon again when it's again Crafts with Micky. Have a great night. Bye-bye.